Hi everyone, welcome. For anyone who's new, my name is Brunel. For everyone else who's returning, thank you very much for returning and watching my video. So I'm trying a couple of products here from Fenty. I've got the Fenty Eaze Drop stick, foundation stick, which claim to be a blurs the skin, evens out complexion, light coverage in a smooth glide stick. So that's that one here. Now I've got shade 20. I'm hoping that it's not too light. Also, it is the new Wear Even concealer, which claims to be able to it's a smoothing, blurring for a second skin finish, and glides on to conceal and disguise all over. So I've got shade number 410W. Again, warm. I prefer warm concealers. Again, I hope it's not too light, but we can always, if it's too light, then that's so be it. As long as the product's okay, maybe I can purchase my correct shade. Anyways, this is what my face looks like. For reference, I have very oily, sensitive and dehydrated skin. So super oily all over. The only parts of my face where I'm not oily, the only part of my face where I'm not oily are directly underneath my eyes. So I tend to use more creamy concealers, hydrating concealers, so that it doesn't emphasize the lines under my face. Hello, I am just 47, and inevitably I'm going to have lines, I'm going to have creases, but I don't want a concealer that emphasizes them, which is why I tend to not go for mattifying concealers anymore. Right, that's enough talking. I'm just going to apply a primer. I always apply a primer, so I'm not going to act any different. Some people will say, why are you applying a primer? As a very, very oily person, I will always apply a primer anyway, so why act different? So the primer I'm applying here is this one. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless Primer. Initially it is white all over, but I'm hoping, and I'm just going to start by pressing that into my skin. I find that if I start moving it around like a moisturizer, it tends to go a little bit pear-shaped. So I press it in and I hope that it stays in place and it doesn't break apart. Alright, so moving on to foundation, now that I've allowed the primer to dry down a little bit and get absorbed into the skin. I am so nervous about this one. In this foundation you get, I'm not too sure how much you get in here, but it doesn't look like a lot. It's just taking off. Ooh, it's looking a little bit orangey. I would prefer something yellow, but that looks a little too light. I try and match my neck because my neck is lighter than my face, and then my chest area, forget it, is much lighter than my face as well. So I try and match my neck because I don't like putting foundations on my neck at all, but I do want it to seem seamless and blend in. But oh my god, ooh, it's looking a little bit orangey. I'm not too sure about this. It does glide on smoothly, has a bit of a scent to it. Hopefully I'm not putting too much. And I'm just going to use a brush. Hopefully this one is a decent one. This brush here is one I bought on TikTok. It's like one of those paint brushes. I don't know, if you just put makeup paintbrush on TikTok, you'll be able to find it. But let's see. Ooh. Actually, oh, not bad. I think I probably need a brush that's a little bit more firm. But that's not bad. going to apply a little bit more. It's very smooth and creamy. I think this will be alright using just your fingers, but I'd rather not. If I was in a rush, then I could use my fingers. I couldn't find my usual mirror. I hope I haven't thrown it away. I have a tendency to throw things away when I'm clearing up, so cross fingers, I'll find it. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury, the mirror from the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I've got such a mess on my desk, I really need to clear it as well. Here we go. Okay, I'm quite happy with the shade. It's lovely and creamy. I'm thinking that's probably enough, but let me put some here. I like the applicator, makes life a lot easier. For contour, I'm using Fenty as well, which is the Matchstick in Espresso number 5. And I'm just going to I won't go mad with the contour. And I'm just going to blend the concealer. Ooh. For anyone wondering, I didn't highlight my nose. I tend to not to highlight my nose anymore because my nose has got like a little bump there, which I think I broke it when I was small. I damaged it. There's a bump there. And whenever I highlight my nose, it emphasizes that bump no matter what. So I just don't bother with it anymore. This concealer blends so easily. But it blends really nice and easy. It may look a bit mad now, but I think the shade is actually quite alright for brightening. I'm just going to try and blend that together with the contour. And these sponges are actually from Shein or She Glam. They're really good. The black ones are really good. The other colours, not so great. So I'm just going to take off any excess product by pressing there and removing, just removing any excess product before I set it with powder. I've got the mini Huda Beauty powder in Kunafa here. Before we move on to finish the rest of my face, I've done my eyes. I just put a neutral shade on my eyelid. You can use a neutral shade or not use any shade at all, or use your blush or use your bronzer shade as well. And I tightline my eyes with this. This is beautiful. This is the Makeup Evolution Streamline Eyeliner. It is so soft. It comes in, it's got like the section here, sponge, where you can smudge it. I like the kind of like messy, grungy kind of look. I just basically tightline my lid and obviously waterline as well. It is super soft. It's so soft. You have to be gentle when you're applying it, but it's so black and absolutely stunning. I'm gonna get more of these. It's so easy to apply and it's just beautiful and super dark as well. For the price, I'm so impressed. Really, really, it's yeah, I'm really impressed by this. I did it off camera because I have to hold my lid because I'm wearing contact lenses and I can't do it as I'm talking on camera, holding onto a mirror and trying to hold my lid and also tightening my eyes. So I did it off camera, but it's a really simple look. There's nothing to it, to the eyes. Now we're going to move on to the rest of the face and we're just going to finish it off really quickly. I'm just going to go with this. This is the Sephora Care Mineral Compact. It's a foundation, but I'm just using a light coverage to blend everything in. 45, shade 45, this one. Yeah, so it's just not necessarily putting coverage. I'm more interested in just blending everything in and just toning down the yellow that I've got. So it's super, super light. Ooh. Getting rid of any excess and then just applying that. Just gonna add the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This is in shade, oh, the deepest one you can get. So it's rubbed off, so I have no idea. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place Volume 1. I'm going to mix the two shades together. This brush here is the Real Technique 400 brush. I'm just going to mix the two. Just want a hint of colour. Mascara, I'm going with the Fenty Helific mascara. It is a good mascara. It really thickens your lashes. It really kind of lengthens them, but you have to, for me anyway, I get a lot of products here, so I have to kind of scrape it because otherwise it just makes it really, really messy. Lashes as they are. Ooh, ouch. Jab myself in the eye. I'm going to move on to the lips. This is the Makeup Revolution lip pencil. I think it is it's a Satin Kiss lip liner. I think it is in the shade Glory. I could be wrong, but I couldn't find the name of it anywhere. I like this because it's deep chocolate, but it's got a touch of red to it. And it's not quite burgundy, but it's you'll see when I line my lips. For lipstick, I'm going to start off with this. This is from Lisa Eldridge, the you know, liquid lipstick. This is in the colour Fawn. That's my phone going now. Oh my God. So pretty. To finish the lipstick, I'm going to go with the gloss. This is from Fenty, of course. I love this gloss, and it is Hot Chocolate, I think it's called. Yeah, I can't see properly with my contact lenses. I need to get my new prescription for my contact lenses, but it's just a beautiful formula, and it's just so nice. Look at that. Set everything in place. I'm going with the One Size setting spray. which is obviously for oily people because it's very matte, but I use this again. These are the things that I will use normally anyway, so hopefully. Okay, let's go. Right, people, this is my face all done and finished. Whew, I haven't put this much makeup on my face for such a long time. Yeah, I think I really enjoy this. I'm not going to wear this for the full day because, well, it's already, you know, 2:51 in the afternoon. So in between now and when I go to editing and uploading, I'll have it for a good 4 hours or so. I'll update you guys here if anything amazing happens. Also, temperature today is quite cool. I think it's probably about 3 or 4 degrees. So it's not really going to be hot enough for me to really test this properly. My feeling all the way through is the ease drop actually blends really easily, super nice. I actually prefer using a brush with it. I don't think I'll feel comfortable using a sponge with it, only because it will take away some of the coverage, and I prefer a sponge with kind of liquid products. So I wouldn't be using it, and it's best you can use your fingers or use a brush. It is super easy to blend, so if you're really quick and you want something skin-like and natural kind of looking, then yeah, it's fantastic. Even though I've got super oily skin, I personally know that I will still get oily no matter what, but that happens with every foundation. So for me, this is really one of those quick ones where I'm just popping up for a few hours, 4 or 5 hours max. If I want an all-day foundation, this is not one that I'm going to personally go for because of it. It's light and creamy. With regards to the concealer, absolutely love the formula. It is super hydrating, feels very light on the skin, gives enough coverage. You could probably build it up, and I think the way to build it up would be to let it blend it in, let it sit for a while, and then put another layer in, and it should be fine. I didn't need to do that, and just sort of sufficient enough. So yeah, I really enjoyed both products, and I'm so amazed that I found a shade that blended in with my skin. Oh my god, that is a first for me with Fenty, because yeah, even the other liquid ease drop that they had before, that still sort of changed. I'm just amazed. People, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, if anything changes, I'll you know, let you guys know. But other than that, I definitely recommend these products. Thank you. Bye.